What we celebrate is what we become. Because we have been celebrating Ash. We have been celebrating Ash. We have been celebrating Ash. Welcome to Breaking News Wahala. The news this hour. Popular Nigerian cross-dresser Boogie has been trending on the news lately and has been trending because she had a failed surgery. It's rumored that, or allegedly, that she went for a BBL surgery. Some people say she went for a transgender surgery. But one thing we know is that she went for a surgery and the surgery wasn't successful. During now the course of the week, Boogie was seen on Salvation Ministry devotional live stream asking God, Lord, help me. With me is Mr. Kelechi Achafo, founder of Kuru Talk, here to give his contribution on this matter. Welcome, Mr. Kelechi. How are you doing?
Thank you so much, Imezi. I'm fine. How are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you. So over the week, we've seen what's been going on in the cross-dresser and transdressers or transgender community. What are your opinion on these said matters?
My opinion on this said matter is that, well, no matter what you sow is what you reap. If you sow artificialness, know that for every word game you play or for everything you do, they say what? Like I always tell people, I'm part of the pro-labor people. That if you don't like the way you look, change it. Because I will change the way I look. But not that it's also changing the way you look. No surgery is 100% or 100% what's the word, danger proof. With every surgery comes with dangers, especially for a man, not a woman, a man who wants to get, according to what people are saying, that the biggest surgery that they said she's getting is BBL. Some are even saying it's trans surgery, which is much more dangerous. Some are saying it's implants, like implants for breast. I said that is even a whole different thing than implant. But let's just put it as a
But we've seen the place of sorry, my heater is stopping. We've seen where she has been complaining. The place that has been affected in her body is not those places where she has been concentrating on. If you look at the picture, is her nyash. Her nyash is where has been said to be giving her issues.
She can do. Somebody can decide to do what 7 surgeries in just one day at once from one doctor. You would have said, okay, I want to do a nose job. I want to do maybe a hip job. I want to do a boob job. I want to do a ear job. I want to do a chin job. Do my chin, do my hair implant. Somebody would have maybe a particular doctor, because you are doing a lot of surgeries at once, you get like a good amount of discount because it's not one, the position is not one. It's something that you did at once, like multiple surgeries at once. So you get like a discount. So it might be that whereby maybe she's planning on doing maybe multiple surgeries at once. But we are looking at, because of the place that she complained about, is BBL. That's why everybody is focusing towards BBL. So for you to even be doing BBL as even a guy, the risk even takes it a lot more higher than that of the girls. I don't know. I wish that there was an expert doctor to break it down. But me, I'm talking from the sense of biology and what we know biologically. Although we can debate other things, but let's focus on the biological things, because men are actually not naturally meant to have big bonbons. Women, it's more natural.
I've seen a lot of men with big bum bums.
It depends on your hormones. The hormones for having big butts is mostly in women. That's why I said let's break it down to biology. Let's not talk about what we see men. I've seen men that have breasts as big as Kosi original Kafo. Have you not seen men that have breasts as big as Kosi original Kafo? So you have to laugh behind the scene. You can say it. You can answer.
No, I've seen men that has breasts. Yes, I've.
That's okay. It doesn't stop this thing. We have a popular blogger who felt like it was too much and tried to reduce it. There's nothing wrong with that.
That's please just call Tosin. Is it not Tosin that?
Yeah, I didn't want to call his name, but you can say that there are some.
Tosin calls everybody's name, so call his name. Yeah, Tosin went to do surgery to reduce his breasts.
Yeah, so that's the thing. Again, so it's hormones. The reason why I wanted to remove it was like he felt as a man, he should not have that hormone. It was an hormone imbalance if you wanted to correct. So we know that. That's why I said let's speak about biology. We know what is meant, what is A, what is B, what is C, and what is D.
Hormone imbalance, or he ever overate his life to the extent that the breast started shooting out.
maybe, maybe you can see that. I will give you the I will give I will give you the what's the word?
Can we at the motto of Kiwi Talk is speaking truth to power. Please let us say it the way it
So
is.
you can speak truth to power, but I was not there, whether I was consuming something or not consuming. So I can't even came out and say hormone imbalance. I cannot provide what's the word enough concrete proof to show that it was due to overeating that it
I
got
can
that.
provide because it was not only the breast that was shooting out, also the belly was shooting out. His belly was looking as if he was 6 months pregnant. So if he went to do the breast and also tucking his belly, it only shows one thing. When you see a belly shooting out, it means you have overeaten your life. He had so much money that he was jabbing Bobrisky, and then yet nature decided to give him back his corn.
Well,
Simple.
that's to be honest, me, I agree with you to a certain extent. I think that was the word. There was also a tummy talk. I don't, but in just moving its own distance, much more less with a less more complicated distance. But like
But
I
do you
say,
do you think do you think do you think this is just European beauty standard being pushed on the media that is making a lot of people go to facilitate some of their body, because we've seen young people say going to do nose job, like you said, breast job, or even booty job. Why is there so much in having excessive behind or excessive in front?
to me, I feel like what's the word is the madness of people what's the word wanting to be perfect, knowing that there's no perfect person. I can understand the fact that maybe you have a little bit of, should I call it, is it they call it, is it bet deficit? I'm trying to look for the right word. They call it deficit or something. Is it deficit? Something like for something to get what's the word that happened to you at birth, the kind of defect. I think it's birth defect that you have. So
Defective. Yeah.
maybe your nose one side is bigger than one ear is maybe smaller than one or something, maybe if a finger defect or something defect or thighs or legs or arms or shoulders that you correct, or even conjoint twists like you separate. There are defects that you know that okay, yes, this is something from birth, but it's something that is causing me much more pain, even reducing a boob, because if your boobs are big, it could be so heavy that it causes back pain and causes spinal what's the word, affecting your spinal cord. That before you know, you need to use a walking stick before you get to. So even it has been proven that having big boobs. So there are some defects I feel like, oh, this seems like a defect to me. I need to correct this. But you see that most of the time it's just for raising a kind of beauty standard. For Christ's sake, Jake Boogie's ass was very, very big before this video. I'm going to have to look at some of the videos. Maybe it was edited. Don't know. But the videos, I'm sure the videos were not edited. And I can see us that is good enough or big enough. The hormones are clearly working on her. That's why you see some of our videos where she's even on what's the word, like without a bra or this, and you see that, oh, this is the nipple is what's the breast, boobs are beginning to come out, and the ass was looking good already. Why she went for a BBL job, if that's what it is something I don't even understand. Sometimes it just shows that no matter how fine, or no matter how cute, or no matter how handsome or beautiful people are, they still want to continue to want more, want more, want more, want more, just like Oliver Twist. And before you know, they fall into the hands of destruction and they are crying for help here and there. Imagine her going into a live program, what's the word of Pastor BBL and saying, God heal me. There's nothing that God cannot do. But rather than what's the word, even thinking, rather than coming from a place of, oh, God heal me from a sympathetic place, Nigerians are actually even mocking and saying that, oh, when you were trying to get the BBL job, did you come and consult Pastor BBL or did you consult God in getting your surgery? So sometimes it just becomes weird, and this is an eye opener for a lot of people who want to also undergo some surgeries. If you want to undergo surgery that will change your body, for Christ's sake, it's a life-changing decision. Make sure you save up the best money to make that decision. What's the word? Very, very get the best result. If you are going to draw a tattoo, if you are going to get what's the word, the piercing, if you are going to what's the word, do a chance, then that's what will do any surgery at all that is life-changing. Save up and get the best. If you can't get the best, then maybe you should just leave it. See when you can save up for the best. Don't go to a quack doctor and the next thing, say, instead of you getting a good result, you are in a battle of your life to even survive. Even if you have a botched up body, at least let me survive. It's just weird. But that's it for me, Chimeriz.
A recap of the news. Popular crossdresser, Nigerian crossdresser J Boogie has been seen in a viral video pleading for help. She joined the Salvation Ministry morning devotional and said, Lord, help me. Now, there are a few questions in my mind. I feel like everybody has the right to go do anything on their body. But first, In this community, we have people who need kidney transplant. We have people who need very important surgeries and they don't have money for those surgeries. Now, you that is a perfect human being, not even perfect, you that is a healthy human being, you left the health that God gave you. In short, right now, even heaven is confused how you got into where you are. Let's be very frank. Heaven itself is even confused because in heaven's calendar, you are not supposed to be going through what you are going through. Heaven is confused because in heaven's book of record, you are not supposed to be going through these trials. But you, with your two left leg, enter inside Satan's cabal and say, Satan, give me. You know, Lady Gaga says, I love your disease. I love your illness. I love your crazy. That is exactly what Chibugi did. Went and collected the disease and illness from Satan, Lord Satan himself. And now you are calling on God. We should get to a point in society that if you don't like anything about yourself, you don't need to change it. Period. You don't need to change it if it's not causing you health issues. Let's be very honest and frank. As I am here now, if I'm having bad head, I don't need to change it if it's not causing me. If I've done everything I can do and my bad head or my bald head refuses to grow, chicken now. We should get to the point that when people abuse us because of our imperfection, we should be so confident in ourselves that we look at our strength. Everybody has a weakness and everybody has a strength. Focus more on your strength. I think we have gotten to where societal beauty, what society is teaching us is that you must be beautiful in this aspect for you to be accepted. But at the same time, you need to understand that with age comes different things that will tarnish. If we like it or not. At age 29, my beauty will begin to fade. So I must look for something that is far beyond my physical beauty that defines me as a person. And that is where many of us as LGBTQ persons get it wrong. We don't have any other thing other than our physical appearance and our body that defines us. In 30 years from now, it's still hands you'll be shaking. You'll be shaking hands with the small kids. 20 years from now, will you be shaking prick? Sorry, will you be shaking prick with the small children? Or is it only fans you'll be doing 30 years from now? We should come to a point where we begin to tell ourselves some mature truth and to say it. J Boogie, you have misled Bobrisky. Sorry, Bobrisky has misled so many cross dressers. Bobrisky has misled so many transgender that to think that everything about you is to sell your body. I think that we should celebrate also good things. What we celebrate is what we become because we have been celebrating Ash. We have been celebrating Ash. We have been celebrating Ash. Yash has started killing us. So the number of women, if you don't have yash in Lagos sef, nobody will look you. If you are Mrs. Flat or Mr. Nobody wants to come to. I know how many times I've been working. I will think somebody wants to tell me something reasonable. The person will not be like, oh, this your yash. I like this your yash. And I'm like, God of heaven. So you left the other traffic light to follow me to just tell me you like this yash. Oh, where did you do your yash? I want to. I did not do my own yash. My own yash is natural. Eh? it's natural yash. I don't know why we begin to tell ourselves the honest truth. I think we should start moving beyond yash and physics and how we look. We should look for the intelligence in someone. We should praise the good other people are doing. We should celebrate. We should celebrate excellence. In China, they are celebrating kids. Their kids know multiple times tables. In China, their children can invent robots. You see 7 years old, 8 years old, inventing robots. But in Black America and in Nigeria, what are we doing? We are on TikTok shaking yash. And this has been Breaking News Wahala. Stay tuned.